Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us on another episode of Highwayman Social. Today I have with me a very, very special guest, Julian Horton, and he is the star of the show.
Yeah.
Plays the character of Harold Newton, and he brought so much energy and excitement to that part. I can't. I'm speechless.
Yeah. I appreciate
Julian,
you.
what was it like to step into the role of a real live person and be the key character of Harold Newton, the central character, and really bring that person to life?
Yeah, man, it was, first of all, I just want to say, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, number one. I'm a grateful dude. I live with gratitude in everything I do, especially being in this craft, being in this business. It's a tough business. So to be able to play a dude like Harold Newton and just be able to even be in a movie like The Legends of the Highway, number one, I'm extremely grateful. Now, I play on other shows, like I play on Beauty and Black.
Yep.
I play a fictional character, so at the end of the day, it's a little bit different than playing a biopic and a real character. It's my first time ever doing it. So with that comes responsibility. That comes a little bit of pressure because you have to really live up to the standards of what he did in real life.
He really was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just honored to play the character. I'm honored to play somebody that really, fought to get his art out there. See, we're actors right now. We living in 2025. We allowed to get our art out anytime we want to.
Yeah.
We live in the social media.
Right, social media
it's
world.
Easy,
right,
it's free. By the click of a button, we're able to get our stuff out there. Being that Harold Newton and Alfred Hare and Florida Highwaymen were doing these things in the 1950s, during the Jim Crow era, during the Civil Rights Movement, it's a blessing to be able to play this guy because he was doing it with so much opposition in front of him. So to be able to play this guy and to play a guy that I'm thankful for to see what he's done for me and the black community for allowing our art to be out there, it's just a blessing, and I'm grateful that I got to play this guy, bring him to life, and now the people are going to see that, Harold Newton, what he did.
Yeah. Now, you met Kelvin for the first time on set, on day one, right? So you did your piece, you did your actor interviews, a lot of buzz, a lot of noise going on around there, and everybody, and obviously you're playing the Harold Newton piece, so there was a lot of attention on you, because we wanted to make sure you had the right guy. Macron did a fantastic job casting. You were one of the last ones to sign on. Yeah. And did you know Kelvin before the shoot?
I did not.
You did not. But when he started telling his grandfather's story, was that a moment that really you bought into the story?
I definitely bought into it even more because I really didn't know about the story before going into it. And I think, because I did another movie called Black Spartans. It was a college football movie about the Michigan State Spartans in the 1960s.
Okay.
The first fully integrated college football team ever. Unfortunately, the movie didn't come out due to some internal issues, that's whatever. But ever since I've done that movie, I was like, I want to tell stories that haven't been told before. I want to convey stories that no one really knows about as much as the people in Florida. People need to know about these stories because at the end of the day, these stories shape the culture of how we see it today. So to even see Kelvin and have the energy that he's had to even play his grandfather, it's a blessing, like I said. To see him get to play Alfred Hare, I know it means a lot to him because it resonates with him already, you know what I'm saying? So to be a part of that, to be able to tell this story, like I said, man, it's a huge blessing to play it.
Now, I read the script, and as I'm watching you act, and I'm pretty like to know what the script is.
Yeah.
There was some ad-libbing going on there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And one of those scenes that I looked at, and I'm like, I'm watching you act, and I'm like, he is Harold Newton. Like, there's not like you actually live the part.
Yes.
Do you how do you prep for being that person?
That's a good question. Like, with acting to me, number one, I feel like it's the greatest job in the world. We get to play real human beings, fictional human beings, and get to convey this art that gets to connect with people in the real world. We get to, for 2 hours, or whether it's 8 hours, 8 episodes, people get to leave their reality and focus on the things that they're watching. That's a great blessing and a great job to have. With me, I always tell people when they give me like, yo, what could I do to be a better actor? I always give them human advice first before I give them acting advice. What I do a lot, I pray a lot and I meditate a lot. So with that, being an actor is a reactive business. You want to react and be in the moment as much as you can. So when I improv, that's really me doing the human exercises that I need to do to get better as a person and to be present as best as I can be. Meditation for me is big. It allows me to be as present as I can be as a human being. So when I'm acting in a scene, I'm as present as I can be. So when I improv and there's things happening off the riff, That's just me living it, not overthinking about anything, and just being the character as best as I can be.
Okay, now in this whole movie idea started with me and Ken Holmes having Mexican food together, and him razzing me about not eating my vegetables, and I want to change the conversation. I'm like, hey, you want to make a movie about? That's where it started. Okay, and Ken always tells me, okay, and you're a Tennessee Titan football guy.
Yeah, I play for them. Yeah,
Ken's a Tennessee Titan football guy, and he always tells me the same thing: keep your head where your feet are.
Facts.
So is that something that you carry over from football, or is that something that comes to you from a different part of your life?
I think it comes from everything. I think my whole life has been encapsulated by that quote right there. I don't ever get too down. I never get too up. I just stay as grateful as I can be. I stay as present as I can be, and know that things can change. Things are not always going to stay the same, but as long as you keep a level head, as long as you're humble, as long as you stay prayed up, you're always going to be good, forever.
Okay, so I read the script, and I'm watching you do these scenes, okay? And they got this side of the road scene.
Yeah.
And you're doing your Marianne Carroll introduces yourself, and you got this little piece of paper, and you give her your phone number, and as she walks away, you go, Marianne, don't be late. Do that scene for me. you got to do it. I got to see you do this. Come on.
It's been a minute. It's like I was chill. I was just like, Marianne, don't be late.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I watched that scene. I'm like, I got goosebumps watching that scene. And I don't think it was in the script. Was that in the script?
I don't even know.
I think you did that. You ad-libbed that.
Yeah, I don't even
And it's just one of those things that a great actor does.
I appreciate
and, you know, that brings life to a scene in a way you go, wow, that was a real moment of connection between you and Ashante in that scene. And then you know, and then there's the two of you coming together later in life. What was it like to work with her as an actress?
It's great, you know, because like back in the day, we've been, you know, we both live in Atlanta, and you kind of have a sense of who's acting in Atlanta, especially the ones who are booking a little bit more, and Ashanti is one of those people. So I know her. We used to be at Tyler Perry Studios in 2019 when he was having auditions for Sisters and The Oval in Bruh, and he used to have these big audition workshops. He would have people come in and perform in the theater and things of that nature. And me and Ashanti, we used to go over scripts together before we had to go on stage and stuff like that. So I've been knowing her for a long time. So to have this full circle moment with her, to be acting with her, like I said, man, it's incredible. It's really incredible. Because she's an amazing actress. Everyone that's in this movie are amazing actors. They do a great job in their work, and it's really just dope to be a part of it.
Yeah, everybody did a wonderful job.
Great. Everyone's great.
You know, we overcame some things. You all overcame some things.
Facts.
You know, and overcoming adversity was really what the story was about.
Facts.
And in doing so, when making the film, we thought it was going to be normal.
Yeah.
Okay. And all we did every single day was overcome some adversity that came in from the zoning people kicking us off scene in one location, the people at the levee and the homeowners association there, and weather conditions and things like that. But you all just it was very matter of fact for all of you. As an actor, is that just part of the? Is that part of life?
It's definitely part of life. You know, I do music as well, and I just did. I executive produced a whole music video. And it really gave me the insight even more, because I've been acting for 10 years, so you know what happens. But when you like are at the head of it, and you're producing it and directing it, you understand why some of the things happen as they do. Because as an actor, like, well, why can't we shoot the scene today? Well, it's like you be tripping.
Right.
But then as the guy with the money and the guy who's funding this stuff, you see things that people don't see. So I got just a better insight look. Because I did like a 9-minute short film for the video that I did. And it's just like, like I said, you have more empathy and more appreciation for the people that are making things happen as well.
Right. Once you start to see how it all rolls financially.
It takes a lot to make stuff happen. The line producer, the executive producer, the associate producer, all that. It takes a lot. It's a team effort. So to see, you know, everyone come together to still make it happen, to cross the finish line as a team, it's a beautiful thing.
It was my first time seeing this, you know, seeing it all happen and being on scene for all of the shots. And you know, when we looked at budgets and we looked at what it was going to take to Doug from Maverick Entertainment, and was really the lead in all of this. You know, we're Triple Hibiscus, me, Ken, and Doug are Triple Hibiscus, but Doug really was guiding us in all of this because, you know, he does a lot of film, a lot of film, and he kind of warned me what it was going to be like, and I had no idea. You know, I'm looking around and I go, we got 50 people here every day working night and day from well before sunup until late at night. You know, Marquand's on the scene, you know, till, you know, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and there's breakdown from Gaff and Grip. And it just, people are going to watch an hour and 30 minutes of film. And you're now an executive producer, and you see all that. What's it like on the back end to see all that and go, I'm responsible for all the breakdown. I'm responsible for the catering. I'm responsible for actors.
Really, everything.
Everything. You know, costumes.
I would say it's a good pressure. It's a good pressure. I think to even be in that position, to have that position, that takes work. You know what I'm saying? I look at Tyler Perry. That took a lot of work for him to go to doing plays, and then having a little studio, and then having another little studio, and then now he has this big TPS 300-acre studio and stuff like that. It's good pressure to have. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather have that pressure than some other pressure that people are facing in the world. And so see it come together and to see it cross the finish line and to see the finished product of it, I think that's a feeling that's a priceless feeling. That's a priceless feeling to see it come together for you. Like to even see this, the whole movie poster and us coming down here in Florida, it's like real motion happening. And it's not, and nothing stopped it. You took the bumps, you took the bruises, and you kept going.
It's like, keep going.
And you saw the finish line, you crossed it, and that got to be, it's an impeccable feeling. It definitely is.
Yeah. Tell us about some of your other work. You work on the Tyler Perry show.
Yeah.
What's it like to work with him and that world?
Beauty in Black is, first of all, working with Tyler Perry is a blessing. To be able to be with a guy that, I mean, everyone knows, a superstar in his own right, a guy that we're born with. Basically, you know, you come up with him, seeing his movies like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, seeing so many films that he put together, his plays. You see it as a young kid, you develop a reverence for him and respect for him. And so to transition and pivot to be older now, to be working for him, and to like be at his house and going to dinner with him, it's still surreal to me, and I always keep that approach. I never want to be like, I've arrived. No, I always keep a humble approach because, like I said, I'm just a guy that's grateful to be able to have this opportunity to work with a guy that has done so much, especially for the Black community.
Yes,
what he's done for
Certainly
actors and actresses and changed my life. You know what I'm saying? With a show like Beauty in Black, to not only be on the #1 streaming service, but to be with Tyler Perry with it and have a show that connects with the culture like it has done. Like I said the other day on my Instagram, I have no words for it. There's no really words for it. It's just I thank God for it, and I keep paying it forward. I do everything I can to pay it forward.
There you go.
Help other people as best as I can. I honor God's investment the best I can, and I just keep it going. Let's keep it going. But yeah, I'm just, like I say all the time, I'm full of gratitude. Because this thing it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
And you're in Atlanta now, but you moved around a bit. You were born in Philly, right?
Born in Philly, yes, sir.
We're both Philly guys.
Go Birds.
We're both
Go Birds. Yes.
All right. So you moved from Philly to, where'd you go from there?
Atlanta.
Oh, you moved right to Atlanta.
Yeah, right to Atlanta.
So you went from Atlanta when you were a kid.
Yes.
And then you grew up in this
yes,
world.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Well, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Of course.
Really appreciate everything that you've done for the movie and all the energy that you brought to it.
Sir.
It was just fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And we're looking forward to having everybody see it. And I know that all the screens are sold out now.
That's I'm just hearing about it. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Orlando is done, and Jupiter sold out right away.
That's what's up.
There's a lot of people anxious to see you on the big screen.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Okay, well, we'll see you tonight.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
so much.